In this video, we're going to complete the concrete pour for the second house foundations, and we're going to make a start on the block work. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe now, and remember to hit that notification bell so as you're notified when new videos are released, especially in this series, because there's going to be so many videos in this particular series of the two house build. Let's go and have a look at what's happened in the last week. This is the foundations for the second house. We've dug out the foundations, then laid in the reinforcement with essentially bringing it slightly off the ground of the foundation base, and this is then so that the concrete then obviously pours through the reinforcement itself. So this is going all the way around the house. Next we have the arrival of the concrete, and the digger driver needs to get into the center of where the foundations are going to be in order to be able to pour them. So this will give him access to all the different trenches. And as you can see, this requires a bit of skill to be able to cross where the foundations have been dug out without collapsing the foundation walls. At times this kind of looks precarious, and you kind of wonder whether he's going to be able to do it, but this is a testament to his skill that he successfully navigates it and doesn't bring any of the foundation walls down. So there's various techniques for actually putting the concrete into the trenches. On a particularly large site, what you might do is have a concrete pump which would then be taken around the foundations, and this would obviously very quickly fill up the necessary area. However, on a smaller site, more typically you are going to use a digger, as we are here, and the concrete is then filled into one of the digger buckets and then placed into the trench itself. On a very small tight site, it may be necessary to actually wheelbarrow the concrete in, which will obviously be a very slow process, or indeed you may use a pump in that instance. This actual fill of the concrete typically will take somewhere around about 40 minutes to an hour. In this instance it took us something like 55 minutes. One of the things to note is that generally they will allow you a certain amount of time to unload the concrete. With this particular company that we were using here, they were allowing for 40 minutes, and so any overage beyond that period of time is chargeable. So it's in essence you want to get it offloaded as quickly as possible. However, you also want to make sure it's done properly, so it's not a place to certainly scrimp a little bit of money. With the concrete strip foundations in place, the next task is going to be building the foundation walls. I've worked out the drainage walls where these blue markings are where the drainage is going to go through the foundations. This is so that we know where to put the lintels when building the foundation walls. So down this side there are 3 of these,
two for the drainage, and then this middle one is to bring the ducting in. We're going to bring 3 ducts in here for the electricity, BT line, and a third one just in case they want power on the outside or to power anything that might be on the outside, such as a shed. The brickies have placed the blocks around the actual where the foundation walls are going to be for easy access. So this is really part of the preparation for the foundations. I'm expecting this to be completed by Monday of next week, so that's essentially going to be 5 days work.
As you remember from a previous video, the engineer marked out the foundation corners. These are the first parts to be built to ensure that the foundation walls are built in the correct place. Foundation walls are almost complete, although we actually ran out of blocks because we decided to go one further height up with the blocks just so that the house didn't sit too low. I hope you're enjoying this series, and if you want to watch the previous video to this one, then watch this video here, and if you want to watch the one that follows this video, then watch this video here. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a single video. Until the next time, take care, goodbye.